Sup folks, welcome to episode 200, what is it 37? I think it's 237 of my Journey series. We are going to be working a bit on the tower that I was alluding to last episode. And we're going for a bit of a square, well, it's not going to be a square design. I found this design on Planet Minecraft, posted about 7 or 8 years ago. User JStewart1017, shout out to them. And I don't know who they are, but I'm going to basically rip their design off, or rip off their design, whatever. But I cannot actually copy it because it's a wee bit too big to, like, the base is too big to fit on this island. Well, it's not, but it would detract from the island, I feel. So we're just going to go with a slimmed down version. As you can see, I've got an inventory full of nether brick blocks, and we're just going to use these to construct the tower. Now, it is stone based, so we are going to need to get some stone, but the good thing is we are going to, oh dear, that's only got 2 durability now, but yeah, the good thing is we are going to have some netherrack in it, so it is going to maintain the nether kind of theme, and I think this is actually tall enough. I'm willing to go with it. Now the question is, do we chance an MLG water drop? I guess we do, because it's not going to spread out onto the lava, but we really need to be careful of that. Like, at the end of the day, if I lose full diamond and all my diamond tools in the lava, it doesn't matter, just don't turn it all into obsidian. That's the worry. The worry is that I will accidentally wreck the place. So just a reminder, this isn't the be all and end all, although it does kind of feel like it. But the whole point of this was obviously the lava pool. But this is just to kind of add a bit of detail, add a structure, add something else to the lava pool, so it's not just, you know, a lava pool and that's it. Jigs, that's twice I failed to collect the water from an MLG water drop. It's not looking good, is it? The omens are less than encouraging. So I think we'll use stone brick for the central kind of blocks. It should be a fairly straightforward tower to build. It doesn't look too challenging, but we'll wait and see. Oh dear, I've gone too tall. This isn't the maximum height of the tower up here, but basically it goes to like kind of a wider area which we can work on later, but my current aim is just to get the lower section started. But yeah, the idea is that it goes up to that point there, and then it kind of branches out and goes into a bit of a, not a dome, but a wider section, as I said. And the problem is it's going to turn night, and there may be a lot of bad things spawning around the side. I mean, maybe not, because it's quite light because of the lava. Plus there's a lot of water around, so we might not get as many spawns, but then maybe we will. Maybe we won't, who knows. That's the size we need to go. So, I think what we're going to do now, looking at the design, I've copied it. Well, I've not copied it because the dimensions are wrong, but that is as far as I'm willing to take it for now. I think what we're going to do is take out one more, and we're going to add a kind of a rim at the top like this. I think that's going to work out pretty nicely. I think we're just about done there. Yeah, there are quite a few mobs around. Oh, not quite a few, but nothing I can't handle. Hopefully. Famous last words. Right, so hopefully we don't lose our boots. I mean, I know it doesn't take durability when you drop, but the point is, it will if I get hit by something. Right, so what we're going to do now, I'm going to head back, get some stone brick, and continue with the tower. Continue with the inner section of the tower. Oh dear. Oh, my boots have gone. That's fine. Fire protection boots are the order of the day. We're going to lose our blast prot stuff as well, which, whatever. I mean, we could repair it. It just occurred to me that we could repair stuff in anvils now, but oh well, a bit too late there. Yeah, I completely forgot. See, the thing is, you don't repair stuff in Minecraft these days because you got mending, so there's really no point. Well, there is a point, because you may not have mending, but if you have mending, there's no point in you know, repairing stuff in the anvil. Anyway, that's by the by. Let's pick up some smooth stone, and of course we've got a decent supply of it here as well. I'm actually just going to lob a lot of that in there. Cool. So we've got our supply, and really the idea is that this is going to provide a texture slightly behind the nether brick. So it's almost like not a secondary texture, but the nether brick's the outline, and the stone brick is the main block. I'll show you what I mean. First of all, let's do that. Let's have a door on each side, because that'll save us a few resources at least. So we'll open it like that. Let's get rid of that. Just place it there, why not? So there we go, we've got an exit on every side now. And we can take the stone brick and we can just kind of add it here and there. Of course, we are covering up a lot of this blocks we placed down, but I'm okay with that. And then I think what we're going to do is we're just going to keep building it up all the way to the top, or, well, as far as we've gone thus far. And this is going to make up the main body of the tower, so I'll get to doing this, and then we'll see where we go after that. So as you can see, that is what we've got for the tower thus far. As I said, taking inspiration for this, so it's not my original design, although we have had to shrink the build down. We're going to work on the upper section now. Actually, should I get more ladders? I probably should, otherwise how are we going to get up? I bet I don't have enough. If only you can make ladders out of blaze rods. We've got 11. Anyway, let's move on, shall we? Let's move on and, as I said, work on the upper section. I'm liking where it's going so far. We just need to make sure we don't mess up the upper section, although if we try to keep fairly close to the original design, then I think we should be okay, because it does look decent. I had to look around at other nether brick based towers, and a lot of them were massive, but they didn't look that good. This one, it was a sensible size and it looks pretty decent. It was definitely the best that I'd seen. What we're going to do is we're going to try and build a bit of a circle now, a bit of a circle. How far out should we go? Oh, we need circle generator up, because I can't build circles to save myself, at least not in this game. Right, so the width is going to be 11 of the circle, which means we need to go out here to 5. Oh, should we go out even more? Let's make it 13. Let's go up to 13. So it's still 5. So we need to go. So this is 9. Width of 9, 10, 11. Or should we go back to 11? Let's go to 13. So 13 here. Let's just double check that. 10, 11, 12, 13. Then we need to go 5 either side. 5 either side of this. And then we need to go along 2. And then back 2. And we're basically back to where we start. Oh wait, hang on. Ooh, I messed up there. Okay, I completely forgot that if we go out one block this side, it goes out one block on that side. So in theory, this is 9, this is 11, this is 13. So we should have started it here. So that was a bit of a mistake on my part. Just going to get rid of all of that. And let's start again. So yeah, big error. My apologies. Don't know why I'm apologising. Oh, should we make it even bigger though? Because this is just limited the size of the circle. I mean, it's cool and all in the sense that it won't be as big as I was expecting, but I did make it bigger for a reason, because I thought it would look better. It's alright if we spill anything, any water. I've got holes dug out on each side just to catch it, so that there's no accidents. Right. Should we make it 15 wide? I think we should make it 15 wide in that case. So we'll do a 15 wide circle at the top. So this is 9, 11, 13, 15. Starts here. Goes out 5 either side. Then it's a 2. Then it's a 1. Then it's a 2. Then it's a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that fine? Yep, that should be all good. So let's do that again. It's a very easy circle. Much easier than that one anyway. But yeah, very easy to copy time and again. It's noticeably dark up here. Let's see what it's like with the brightness all the way down. Jigs, look at that. That really does have an older Minecraft feel to it. Right, there's a circle. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fill it in. Because I don't think we need to necessarily have a pattern showing from below. I mean, we could add stairs though, that's the thing. I don't have a workbench though. We can add the stairs later if I feel the need to. But then what we're going to do is we're going to have nether brick kind of outline it. And that will just add something a bit different. Do we need nether brick on every corner? I don't think so. So we'll just do that. And hopefully this will look decent. And then we've got to raise this part up by a fair bit. Now the guy who designed this, JStewart1017, said he used this tower for alchemy and various things like that. Alchemy and enchanting, I think he said. So maybe we could, well, obviously there's not an awful lot we can do with it way out here. Look at the amount of spiders. That's an unusually large concentration of spiders. Outside of a spawner context, of course. Right. Yeah, so this is probably not going to be used for anything. It's just for show. It's just to give this area a bit of detail, as I've said time and time again. Right. Let's just finish off this last section here. So I'm not sure if he's using this bit as a kind of base area. I'm not sure, but basically, I think what we're going to do is we're going to have, like, I'm doing my own thing here, basically. We'll have an outline of nether brick at the kind of sides here, and we'll have stone brick in behind it. Alright, we'll go up one more, bridge this section. Now I'm kind of copying the image again. I need to keep saying when I'm copying and when I'm not copying, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to get any credit for this. I'm kidding, I deserve no credit for this whatsoever, but you know what I mean. It might be interesting to figure out for you, or interesting for you to know what parts I'm adding. This is definitely my addition. I don't know why, I just feel like it would look good, and if it doesn't, I can always redo it. Also, it kind of keeps in with the style that was used underneath. Let's do that. And I think we've just got one more gap to bridge after this. Oh no, that's it. We're done. Cool. So, oh, actually we've got to add in something here. So now what? So we're going to need some glass. I think what we'll do is place some stone bricks down there just to outline the window area. It's actually a nice balcony though, that's the thing. How about if we do that? Everyone likes a bit of fence action, right? Right? It's just a different texture. That's why fences and stone bricks are... not stone bricks, sorry. Iron bars are so good. Don't know how I got stone bricks and iron bars mixed up, but that's just how I roll. The amount of times I go through recordings and I missay something, like, really, really badly, it's just like, oh, it's a head and hands moment. So yeah, we might just use this as a bit of a balcony. We don't have any stairs, nether brick stairs. We can get some though, if we so desire. The next section is a bit of a balcony actually, I've just seen that, so maybe we should just use this as a window or something, I don't know. Should we put a tower on? Maybe we should just have it this. Maybe this should be the maximum size. Let's go and have a look at it then from far off, and we'll see how it looks. That looks good actually. I'm not sure if we should make it any taller though. I kind of want to. I think we should. Yeah, we'll make it a bit taller, just a wee bit, not probably another one of those taller. You know, you probably know what I'm trying to do here. Oh, he's a one hit. No way. Let's get the spider. Yo. Right, let's play this very dangerously. Wait, was that guy just going to walk into the lava? Very peculiar. Anyway, yeah, as I said, we're just going to raise it up one more. Let's actually smelt up some more cobblestone because I feel like we're going to need it before we finish. Whew. But yeah, how does the sides look? I like the sides. I do like the sides. The kind of the section that I added to. What we may try to do is make the upper section a wee bit smaller in terms of diameter. Just to give a kind of tiered look. I feel that might work well. Are we just gonna... yeah, we'll just smelt it all up. Might as well at this point. So I am working on the roof at the moment. I decided just to go for the roof at this point. I've added on another kind of archway, which it looks okay. It's just, I don't know, there's just something about it. At this point I've given up copying the thing, the image I was looking at, and I've just gone all out and I'm doing my own thing, which should be fine. I'm just not very good at roofs sometimes. This is going to end up just being like a pyramid, which maybe we could like try and okay, stuff it. Let's just finish it. Let's just finish it and see how it looks, and then we can cry about it afterwards. Maybe I don't know why this sounds so low. Maybe we could add half slabs here and there. Oh, actually, you know what? Duh. Of course we could add half slabs. I'm a genius. Not really, that was probably the most obvious building technique move ever. Right. Let's do that. And we'll do exactly the same here. It's not something I've ever thought of doing, but it looks good. And then on the top we'll put iron bars. No, actually, we'll put nether brick fences. So, hang on a minute, if we just hop up here. Should we have a flag? Kinda want to add a flag. We'll do that for now. Let's go and see how it looks. The only problem is there's no way down. Oh, actually, yeah, there is. We're all good. Cool. Right, let's get rid of the ladder here. We don't need it as of yet. Whew. It's looking good from the inside. There's the arches that I added. I like it on the inside. Inside, good. Outside, we'll have a look. But I wasn't fully confident. Again, it might just be me. It just might be my own sense of self-limitation when it comes to building. You know what? That doesn't actually look that bad. The roof has actually made it look better. I like that. I think we're just going to go with it. I guess the question is, can I improve it in any way, shape or form? Maybe. I could maybe add like stairs at the bottom there, possibly. See, that looks almost a wee bit too bulky, the archway. So maybe we could if we flatten it out though. Let's flatten I'm going to flatten the arch out a wee bit. Should we make it more narrow? We could make it more narrow and flatter. Maybe. I'll think about it. But at the minute, I'm liking where it's going. We'll just do a few tweaks here and there, and hopefully that'll signal its completion. Okay, I messed up and didn't record that last bit, so I'll have to re-record it. But that's okay, because I can say my sentences in a more concise way, because I know what I'm going to say. Basically, I'm going to add windows next episode. I'm going to add maybe a staircase to get from the ground floor up to the top of the tower. And other than that, I'm pretty happy with how it looks. There are one or two things I might change about it. But other than that, that is going to be the final design. I don't want to spend too much time on it trying to get the perfect kind of structure, because there just isn't with me. There just isn't. That's as good as it's going to get, I reckon. But yeah, well, as I said, we'll work more on that next episode and maybe something else. But thank you so much for checking out this episode. Thank you for your viewing. And yeah, I will catch you later.